VerityHearts, it's Vera. Distance is your friend. The reason I say this is because I've recently been traveling with a whole group of people on a trip through China. And what I found was, as I'm sure you have found in life, there are different sorts of people with different attitudes. There are people who are very open and comfortable with ambiguity, with a bit of uncertainty, and they're quite open and receptive and happy to go with the flow. And then there are others who, well, seem to complain a lot. And what I found on this trip was there were a lot of those in that second group. And I found myself, well, my energy level being zapped, my mood being, well, lessened and lowered while I hung around with those people. Now, don't get me wrong, these were really nice people, but they would get into a spiral and they would feed off each other and find things to complain about or point out what wasn't quite right. And, well, I found myself having to distance myself from them at times because, well, that negative energy is very contagious. So when we find ourselves being drawn into that negative mindset, when we find ourselves being caught up in that downward spiral, well, distance becomes our best friend. It's not to say we won't have anything to do with those people again. We will, and we do. But it's about paying attention to when that negativity starts to happen, just to distance ourselves a little bit from that. Once they've got it out of their system, come back, tap back in again. But when you find yourself being pulled into that negativity, distance yourself. Distance is your friend. And I'll catch you next time.